Alrighty, welcome back everyone to another video. We're back here today on the S1000RR. My name is Rider Tom. You might know me from my TikTok videos, but now I'm branching out a little bit and taking an interest into making YouTube videos. So for my first video, I will be discussing a question that's asked quite a lot on my TikTok channel, and that is, what is a good beginner bike? It's a bit subjective for everyone. I know there's a lot of Americans who, will swear by, the turbo booster as a first bike and respect the power, bro, and you'll be fine. But I'll just go through my experience in what I rode and my journey and what my opinions are on what a good first bike is. So for a little context, I started on a Ninja 300. So I'm in Australia where there's laws on what you can ride in terms of capacity and power. So I think we're up to a 660cc bike, and it can't be more than 55 horsepower. So it restricts your options a little bit. So I went with the Ninja 300, had it for about 3 years. And to be honest, it was a great bike. Like it's faster than most cars off the line, and it's so easy to handle. It's really confidence inspiring, and the biggest thing, it's really forgiving. You make a mistake on a leader bike and it's going to be less forgiving, and it's really going to hurt your confidence. So I think it's better to start on a smaller capacity bike and work your way up. And it's part of the motorcycle journey, to be honest. Like I went from a Ninja 300, 3 years, then a Triumph Daytona 675, had that for 3 years, and then now I'm on a BMW S1000. So each upgrade I've had, it was a step up, and the power jump is exciting. So if you went straight to a leader bike straight away, like, you're not going to have that enjoyment of jumping up to the next class of bike. The benefits of these smaller capacity bikes is they're so light. You can just flick them around corners. You're not intimidated by the weight of it. Though if you're a bigger build, say you're a bit taller and a little bit heavier than the average person, you might be better off getting, say, like a 600, not a 600 Super Sport. I'm talking 600s as in MT-07, Street Triple 660, Aprilia RS660. Mind you, the Aprilia is very expensive, but maybe if you've got a lot of cash to burn and you want to buy a really nice first bike, that could be an option. But I think like bikes like the MT-03, R3, Ninja 300, 400, they're just a good all-rounder. Like upright bars, so they're comfortable, but they're also good in twisties, enough power for the road, and they don't really depreciate that much. So if you ever outgrow the power, so to speak, you could sell it for a couple of grand loss. You've owned it for a couple of years, and then just upgrade to something a little bit bigger, so that when you do get to a 600, it's not as intimidating. G'day, how you going? Oh, hear that pop. Oof. I love this bike. Oh, those bobs. Oh. See, there you go, Ninja 300, ripping it. This whole argument that, oh, I don't want a Ninja 300, that's a girl's bike, that's a small bike, it's not fast enough. Bro, I took that bike up to 180 kilometers an hour. Like, I don't know what that is in miles, maybe 100 miles an hour? I'd have to check the calcs, but bro, it's not an insanely slow bike. I mean, sure, in drag races against leader bikes, yeah, you're going to get left behind. But in twisties, you can keep up, no problem. Like, you could do the speed I'm doing right now on a Ninja 300. Oh, that's another thing. I recently went to a Honda CBR 250. Like, I rode a mate's, so I'm coming off a S1000 with 200 horsepower, right? And I rode my mate's Honda 250, which is like, I don't know, 20 horsepower. It's fucking nothing. But I had so much fun. Like, look back at my earlier videos of me riding. I had so much fun. Because you can ride out the gears. You can redline every gear and you're not, doing jail speeds. Whereas this, if I redline a gear, dude, first gear revs to 150 kilometers an hour. that's already licensed suspension territory in first gear. So, you know, the Lambs bikes have some pros to them for sure. Ninja 650, they're pretty good. Oh, the Honda CBR 650R. So they're a 650, inline 4, and with an exhaust. They sound awesome. To be honest, I love the new Yamaha R7. You know, you got that great punchy MT-07 engine, but in a cool sports fairing style bike. You know, clip-on handlebars, upside down suspension, good chassis. It is a little bit expensive though, that's the downside. And for those saying like, oh, the R6 is better. Yeah, the R6 is better, but it's a different class of bike. You can't really compare them. Another really cool learner bike that I've only recently found out about is the Husqvarna Svartpillen 401. So it's based on the KTM Duke 390 engine, but in more of a cool dystopian neo-retro style body. And I only know about this because we just bought one for my cousin. It's his first bike, he just got his learners, and so he's settled on the Svartpillen. Super happy with the choice, like so much customizability. He's already done a few mods himself. He's really embracing the mod culture. Husqvarna is a great, unique Lambs bike. It really stands out from the crowd, and it's got a quick shifter and auto blipper, like unheard of for a Lambs bike. Plenty of power for a learner, enough to grow into, but not so much that it's intimidating at first. And I had a blast riding it. You can really rip every gear, quite a bit of torque, cool styling. It's got knobby tyres, so you can take it on some off-road trails if you wanted to. So if you want to see more of the Husqvarna 401 Svartpillen, leave some comments and questions you might have, and I'm happy to make a review on that bike, show you a little bit more. I think it's really unique for a Lambs bike. Now, some other tips for new riders. Definitely do a riding course in your relevant country, like whatever course is available for beginners. Watch Twist of the Wrist 2. It's very cringe. They're acting some cheesy early 2000s, you know, acting, but like the concepts it talks about, it'll really help you out. Going to meets, you know, it's such a great community. It doesn't matter what you ride, even you're on a little Ninja 250, you know, two wheels is two wheels. People will enjoy talking to you, you know, talk bikes. There'll be plenty of other new riders there, and you can meet friends and, you know, go riding together, share tips, and that's part of the journey. Like, it's so much fun just meeting people and going out exploring the roads. Fuck, I love this bike. It's got this, like, what do they call it? The runoff? Like the exhaust runoff, like when you roll off the throttle, it gives that little pop of unused fuel. Come on, let's do it again. Oh, don't you love it? I love that. Anyway, that sums it up for my first YouTube video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or any comments, or would like me to review a specific beginner bike for you, just comment it below. Happy to go out and make a review. I'll be uploading quite frequently, at least one video a week, a little bit more frequently, short skits on my TikTok channel, rider_Tom. Hope you enjoyed the video today, and as always, ride safe. Peace.